What's going on, buddy? It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm excited. Like I've been having way too much fun with this update and everything that I don't know, dude. Like there's something about it that really just kind of like gripped me. Like I really don't know what happened. But man, like it's just so much fun, dude. It's so much fun. And there's so much potential, and I'm finally finding some more like mods and you know, sub mods and everything that can help add to that immersion. Like I found this mod recently that oh, I just realized my fucking face cam isn't even plugged in. Hold on, sorry, I'm a mess today. Whew. It's like I don't have my light set up yet. I don't have nothing set up. What a fool. Yeah, what an absolute dingus. Whew, sorry about that. Alright. There we go. Ooh, I am like... What? There we go. Much better. Much better. There we go. Looks so fucking fun. It is really, it really is. How many people are in the live? It only says 1 for me. It says 2 currently. I know it's also a Monday, so and not only that, but a Monday at like 12:48. So I don't know. I figured people are probably busy. It's honestly not that big of a deal. Now it says 3. Well, welcome, my 3 viewers. It's good to see y'all. I figured people are probably just busy, especially those of us who are typically pretty, you know, pretty consistent in the live streams and everything like that. But it is what it is. Like, it's no big deal, really. Yeah. It changed my thumbnail for the YouTube stream. That's interesting. Matt Anderson, what's going on, bro? Make Persephone now. All right, chill out, bro. Chill out right now. All right. So based off of the build information that we were going for, actually, I feel like I gotta get rid of my face cam real quick. Yeah, that way we can do our build without it getting in the way and shit. But the way that we were going across this build, especially in when we were like chatting about it in the Discord and shit. Austrian dude, hello. I know, but y'all got to be able to see like the stats and everything too. So the goal is to try and create basically the makings of like a peasant uprising, rising up against the powers that, you know, always seek to like tread upon the you know, the small folk and everything like that. So this here will be the beginning of our peasant uprising. We're basically just gonna start the build process and not so much any of the playing yet. Liam, hello, my friend, hello. What's the best camp setup? I haven't really tried any of them, of the newer ones, or any of, I guess, any of them except for the mercenary one. I don't know, but y'all know me. I like knights. I like being a mercenary, blade for hire, the traveling hedge knight that just wants to go out and help people. This time around, though, I don't know what we're gonna use. I think mercenary might still be the best bet for a camp setup. Maybe a Riverlander. Your playthrough on Bannerlord mod was peak. I agree. Like that was definitely really fun. But I was thinking more so a Crownlander. And the only reason being is because yeah, having the barber's tent and the baggage train is good. Also consider getting the damn, what's it called? There's one that unlocks like the fuck, what is it? Wolf's Wood for the men-at-arms. I agree. That one's also pretty cool. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so I was talking about the crown lens, but we're going to get back to that. To answer your question about the camp setup, there's a specific, like, building that you can get that's almost like, it almost acts like a blacksmith, I think. I forgot what it was called. But it does give you an additional like income per month from your domicile, which is pretty cool. So definitely consider looking into that. Sorry, drinking my coffee. Pygaris. It's good to see you. I like that name. Pygaris. Happy to catch you live. Happy to see you here. Appreciate it. Yeah, so as far as our build goes, my thoughts were to make them a Crownlander, but specifically make them a Crownlander in like Duskendale, right? Because at some point in history of Westeros, House Darkland, yeah, I forgot their names for a second. House Darkland rises up and actually kidnaps the Mad King before he goes mad. And then Barristan Selmy, he hops over the wall like in the middle of the night on a solo mission, sustains multiple wounds, but is able to successfully exfiltrate the king Aerys the Second Targaryen from the Dunfort and rescue him. And that is in turn what caused quote unquote what caused the Mad King to go mad, because afterwards he became reclusive and only ever took counsel with Varys the Spider. But then after that, obviously, he put all of House Darkland to the sword and then rose up House Riker in their place as the new Lords of Duskendale. So I figured starting off in Duskendale kind of adds to that, like, oh, like we're playing into, like, I know it hasn't happened yet. It's called the Defiance of Duskendale. So the Defiance hasn't happened yet, but we're leading into it. And then us being just like a peasant who's rising up, who's kind of just like, oh, I'm sick of this shit. It's time to take matters into our own hands, blah, blah, blah. It kind of helps add to that effect, into that world building and that character development, especially when you consider that before King's Landing was even like made, like before Aegon's conquest, all of this land was considered to be part of the Riverlands. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the culture says Crownlander, but see, like over here, Rook's Rest is Riverlander. Riverlander over here. Crack Claw, obviously, because of Claw Isle over here and everything like that. Duskendale still says Crownlander, but for part of the roleplay, because we're so close to the Riverlander border, we are gonna like roleplay it that our guy has some kind of, not so much a weak spot, not so much a weak spot, but more so like a I don't know, he's not like, I guess racist is the term I want to say. Like, he's not racist against like Riverlanders. He doesn't really believe in like Crownlander superiority and whatever and shit like that. Yeah, base Darklands for defying the Targaryens. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I don't know, there's something about like just the name Darkland, Duskendale, and their banner is just really cool to me. Like, I really enjoy the overall aesthetic of House Darkland of Duskendale. Beneath dusk's dim light. I love that. A Song of Dawn and Dusk. My man is cooking, bro. That's crazy. So maybe we end up teaming up with the Darklands at some point. Yeah, A Song of Dusk and Dawn. Or Dawn and Dusk. A Song of Dawn and Dusk. See, I think we need to switch it, because Song and Dawn are too closely, like, they sound too closely related. So if you were to switch it, it kind of gives that same, almost like a rhyme scheme without being so direct, but it also gives you like the same overall vibe. So it's like, instead of a Song of Dawn and Dusk, it's more so A Song of Dusk and Dawn. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gives you that beat, that, you know, that rhythm to it. Anyway, I like phonetics. I don't know what it is. That's also how I like name characters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Mr. G, it's good to see you. He ghosted his most loyal viewer and best mod. What do you mean? Shut your mouth, bro. I know Martin can't go till emo, but I'm a bit sad that the Darkland Sigil doesn't play further into the Dusk themes. I agree. Darkland Duck for real. Oh, A Song of Dusk and Dawn, The Legend of Piotr. I like that. Piotr, not bad. Is that like the character name that you're thinking of? So let's create our adventurer, right? Oh, actually, I didn't really complete the thought that I had. So the reason I wanted to go for the Crownlands is because we're so close to King's Landing. We're quite literally in the shadow of dragons and kings that look down upon us. You know what I'm saying? The Crownlands, whenever like, you know, the dance of dragons was going on, the Targaryens, they were pulling from the small folk. Like, the small folk literally rose up and occupied King's Landing for a time during the Dance of Dragons. And obviously this is a different time period now, but still, like, those effects are still felt. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that's just how feudalism works. Like, the shit rolls downhill and you've got to sometimes push that shit back uphill or whatever. But it is the small folk in the end that get shit on the most. And so that is where our character will come in. And he's like, I'm tired of living in the shadow of literally this monument to a conqueror, to a man who came in and melted 1,000 swords together to make his throne, who conquered 7 kingdoms, and in the fires of his 3 dragons forged 1 crown. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's like, I'm over it. Like, that sucks. This centralized power, this absolute power, all it does is make the small folk beholden to more and more and more and more and more lords. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already have to serve the lords of Duskendale, House Darkland, but then House Darkland has to serve their overlords, which are the Targaryens. And even if we went even smaller than that, say that we didn't want to start in Duskendale, but we wanted to start in what is this, Bluntmark? Let's say we wanted to start in Bluntmark, or even like one of the surrounding villages. Like, we don't really have a master, or maybe there's like somebody who oversees the village itself, but we still have to, you know, we kind of, as the peasantry and everything, as the small folk, we answer to the master of the village. The master answers to the lord of the nearby castle, the nearby holding, and then he answers to his overlord, which is the lord, or the high lord of Duskendale, and then he in the end still answers to the king of everything. You know what I'm saying? Or the lord paramount of their lands, which happens to be the king in this case. But if it was over here, like, the lord paramountcy would be the Baratheons. And then take it one tier further, and then we still have to answer to the emperor of the entire fucking empire, which is the Iron Throne, led by the Targaryens. And it's like, it's so much like bureaucracy and bullshit, and in the end, like, all we want, like, I don't give a shit what y'all are doing up here. All I want is a good harvest and to survive the next fucking winter. But when y'all start playing your Game of Thrones, it's the small folk, the people, that get shit on the most. And so now we have our reason for our uprising, which I think is going to be pretty epic. Now, the goal for this this build specifically is going to be to build a very bitter young man. We will be starting off at 16, because that's the earliest we can start our character. Yeah, because even at 15, we can't get an education trait. You know, we're not considered an adult, and we won't be able to play either way. So watch. Like, I could finalize now, but there we go. You can't create an adventurer younger than 16. So, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, the shit rolls downhill, exactly. And I'm gonna go off on a bit of a tangent here, but I'm starting to learn that now at my job as well. Like, I get shit on from my boss, who's getting shit on from his boss, who's getting shit on from his boss. All of the shit just rolls downhill because, like, numbers aren't adding up, or because ABCXYZ just isn't working out in the favor of the company or the business. And I've always told myself, like, I'm in a leadership position now. I'm literally, like, if we're going to put it in terms of, like, Game of Thrones, I am, like, the master of a village now. Or, like, the overseer of a village, the steward, even, of a village. And rather than letting the emperor and the king and the high lord and the minor lord letting all that shit roll downhill and then crush the small folk, I grin and bear it and take it on my shoulders. But it's putting so much stress on me, because now the villagers are getting away with not fucking doing anything. And now I'm going to start shitting on the villagers and telling them, hey, it's time to do your fucking jobs, so that I'm not getting shit on by my boss's boss every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my job is actually it's actually getting a little bit better. It's me. I'm doing like a mindset realigning kind of thing. So OMG, Lord Commander being a Westerosi peasant IRL for real. The doctor suggests to get more potassium. Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it. But anyway, so somebody came. I like the name Davos too. But somebody said the name Piotr. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite name. It also just doesn't look pretty. Like for me, the ultimate end game is always to have your character's name written in like the sagas or the songs of like history and shit like that. And I don't know, Piotr just doesn't look like a pretty name to me, you know? So it'll be a placeholder for now. If y'all have a better name, I do want this to be as community driven as possible, which reminds me, one of the big premises of this was that we're gonna start off with just a really basic nickname, and not really a motto, but more so just kind of like a statement of like existence. So we are bastard of Duskendale. Start from scratch. Emblems. And I was literally just gonna give us like nothing, like just a plain empty banner with absolutely nothing on it. Yeah, see, empty banner. And then since we're lowborn peasants, we can make it like brown, you know, or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not brown, I guess. I don't want to make it white, because we're not exactly a white knight either. I don't want to make it black. Well, I mean, we can make it like just a grayed out, like, empty thing. Yeah, I guess that's fine. But the reason for that is because, you know, I wanted this to be very community driven. So, I figured, like, rather than make all these decisions, like, first and foremost, and then create the build, and then just send it off and see what happens, it's more so, like, allowing the whole of the community to decide what to put on this banner as the journey goes along, so that we can have, like, our deeds in real time kind of affect our identity, you know what I'm saying? So like once we become landed, if we become landed or whatever, we can change our last name, we can change our motto and shit like that. Now as for his education, because he's a lowborn, I'm thinking maybe like a stewardship. It's not going to really help him out in the long run because he's not going to be educated as like a fighter, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially being a lowborn, I'm thinking like a thrifty clerk at best. Like really trying to dig into this this kind of peasant type of lifestyle. I don't want to make him generous. We can make him wrathful. So his personality has undergone like a complete shift from like, you know, just happy-go-lucky, like I was, you know, maybe like a stall vendor at the markets or a lowly merchant or whatever in the villages surrounding Duskendale. And then my whole life was upended by, you know, event ABC, XYZ, whatever. And now our whole personality has undergone like a major shift. So now we're like wrathful, we're angry, brave, definitely. Like we want to be like in people's faces. We want to like kind of just shit on them. We don't want to be just so much because that's going to force us to make like, you know, only good guy, only virtuous type of decisions without taking stress. So the goal here would be more so like not so much like to directly being like a bad guy, but more so just letting vengeance kind of like take the forefront of our decision making, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like these three might be the best bet here. Definitely not content. I don't want to make him arrogant either, and then none of these really like fit into what I'm going for. He doesn't really have a goal towards like being an authority figure. He more so just wants to like get to a point where he can look the king in the face and flip him the bird, like give him the fucking middle finger. You know what I'm saying? Getting a lot of good backstory. All right, give me a second so I can read chat. Yeah, shit rolls downhill. Slavic Russian theme because peasant uprising. That's true. I was thinking that as well. Yeah, full emo. Okay, I get you. All right, blacks or greens? Liam, that is a tough question only because I like both for different reasons. I like the blacks because I believe in, like, you know, a man has nothing that's truly his own except for his word. And if you bent the knees to your king saying, yes, I will support your daughter as your heir, and then you turn your back on that, you're not shit. Like, you're not shit for that. Then again, I really enjoy Otto Hightower as a character. Parts of me kind of like Alicent. I don't know why. There's something about her that I think is just like such a power move, like showing up at the wedding in green because of, like, not only showing up late but then showing up in green, knowing what it represents to her house and to the rest of the realm. I think was such a fucking power move because she showed up late on purpose so that in the middle of the proceedings all eyes were on her. She made that definitive statement without any fucking hesitation, and she did so in the most powerful way possible, saying, like, you may be, you know, what people say ABC XYZ, but I'm letting you know right here, and I'm letting everybody else know right here without a single fucking word that this is my intention. Like, you have officially declared war with your actions. And I'm just like, damn, that will be cool. King's Landing will be renamed Peasants Rising. That's fucking, that goes hard because when the dragons landed, they came down upon us, but now we're rising up from above or from below. That's fucking amazing. The doctor is in, y'all. That was crazy. The man's cooking. One against my suggestion. That's awesome. Go full rebel on them, Lord. The Banana Republic Rebellion is strong. As Demon told me, potassium is brewing. I hate you so much. That's funny. You could use Robert's Rebellion as an opportunity. That's true. That is true. We're still a couple hundred years before that, though, in this time period that we're starting. Corey Westwood, hello, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't say hello when you showed up. Backstory idea. Maybe his father was just that, a steward, but due to failing some ridiculous, unachievable goal, the Lord decided to punish the village by massacring it. Damn. Peter is Piotr and Westeros, right? That is true. We can definitely play on that. I want y'all to do some more research, like dig deep onto like some previous, like take some like historical inspiration, like what are some peasant uprisings, what are some names from said uprisings that we could utilize perhaps for inspiration here. We don't have to take a name that already exists. We can literally make I don't know, like make up our own kind of thing here. You know what I'm saying? Like we did with Timerian Maloros. We literally came up with those names off the top of our heads, like through chat. So let's keep cooking up some ideas in chat real quick. Biggest Dickus. Sorry, that's already my name in real life, so can't use that here. Don't want to out myself. Murdex, hi. Care to catch me up on what we're doing? Murdex. Yeah, Mergerex. I apologize. So we're doing a community builds. We're basically making like a peasant uprising, rising up from below the shadow of King's Landing to overthrow the Targaryen dynasty because fuck those guys, honestly. Piotr's or Mikhail fled as the lone survivor and got adopted by different farmers as a farmhand, never forgetting the fires the lords had punished him, his father, mother, and sister with. See, I like this idea because maybe he's educated as like a yeah, like maybe he was pretty say he was taught, like his father was like a golden sovereign, like the man was beyond fucking genius in like the way of stewardship and everything like that, right? But then he taught his son, and his son is like, you know, he's pretty good. He's a fortune builder. He's good at what he does, right? I don't want to say prosperous seneschal, but because of all the money that Duskendale was, that the village was making, Duskendale got worried, or not even Duskendale, but like say another one of the surrounding houses, they got worried, or even the Targaryens themselves, they were like, hey, your villages are getting really rich, where's my taxes? And so Duskendale was like, okay, you know, let me go and get these taxes. We serve our king loyally. That's what we do. It's all good. Like, there's nothing amiss going on here. But let's say, like, I don't know, somebody wasn't satisfied with that. One of the knights of the court, or one of the minor lords within the court of King's Landing. And so they sent a force behind the backs of the Darklands. It was like, hey, give us y'all's fucking money because y'all haven't paid your taxes. And we're like, what the fuck do you mean? Our lords were literally just here and we paid our taxes. And then in a fit of rage, like these false knights or whatever, these you know, fake tax collectors, basically, they come in and they just murder everybody. They kill the village. And so we rush off. We're one of the lone survivors of the assault, and we rush off, and we're taken in by farmhands, like you say. And it gives us the ability to add in, like, a strong trait. You know, I think of, like, Peter Millark. He's, you know, slinging big bags of grain and shit like that. And so it gives him, you know, maybe he gets, like, athletic, or maybe he gets strong as, like, a trait of his, you know. That'll help boost his prowess and his martial ability without saying he's educated in either. You know what I'm saying? Do I want to add quick for his intelligence? I feel like that might be a little OP, having strong and quick. Maybe just hail, because that's a +2 power. Oh, no, let's keep strong instead, I think. It's not... Strong isn't congenital, but we're also not out to try and start a dynasty. We're out to bring one to its knees, you know what I'm saying? So I'm into that idea. I think that's pretty cool. Make it have a red string through with maybe a hand inside it. Supreme Phantomive, good to see you, man. Hey, just got on the stream. What's the plan for today? If y'all want to keep catching them up in chat so I don't keep repeating the same thing in on the live, I appreciate it. Like a crossed out crown. See, that's the goal, but not for the dynasty itself. We can definitely make something up for the like the mercenary band. I was thinking like the Crown Breakers or something like that for our mercenary group, but for his actual dynasty, we're going to let that kind of come about more dynamically. So, Gluteus Maximus, Maximus Testicles, Murdex. Oh, that sounds fun. Good. If he was a peasant, browns and dark greens are best because that's what genuine peasants would wear. Everything else, even black, was probably too expensive. See, I like the way you're thinking because you can also consider, let's say, like, I don't know, we can also just, like, split it in half. But I have been really impartial to this color scheme lately of, like, red and green. I don't know what it is, but something about it I've really enjoyed. So let's say it's red and green, but then we just make it all green, right? And then we can get rid of this this emblem again. Like that. And the reason why, because I've done research like this before, but like reds, greens, browns, these were the dyes that were easily accessible and like really easy to make for peasantry. You know what I'm saying? So whenever they have colored, you know, shirts or paintings even, or just any kind of basic bullshit, the peasantry were able to get their hands on like greens and yellows, reds, and browns like really easily. It's colors that come from nature and shit like that. So that's pretty interesting. That's a good roleplay thing to add in there. So I like where your head's at. Dude, maybe his father was a steward but lost position because of a plot by someone. Interesting. Black wouldn't be too expensive, but black was, I think, often worn by criminals and when in mourning. True. Yeah, so the banner will be a blank slate, and then as our journey goes through, then we'll start to add in certain aspects to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, say he, I don't know, he wins the tournament, and he wins, like, the duel part of it. So maybe we add in a sword or some shit, you know? Maybe he slays, like, a highly renowned bandit or some bullshit like that, and so we add, I don't know, a red teardrop shape, like a blood drop. I don't know, something like that. It's something that I want the community to have a hand in as we're building it. Now, my only issue is, do we want to do this series on a live stream, or do we want to do this series through like videos, because this can take over as our live stream series, but the only issue is I don't have a steady live stream schedule, so who knows when we'll really be able to come back and do this shit again. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see. Right now we're just doing the creative thinking, we're just doing some building, like that's it. Make him honest. I don't know about honest, especially because I feel like we're gonna go for a Robin Hood type of deal here. You know, we're not gonna shy away from taking like criminal contracts, because what is considered criminal is breaking the law of the crown, and who was our number one enemy? The crown. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. He got robbed by a knight. Give the man some pants at least. Think about colors later. This is just how the characters always look in the character customization. Black Adder would be fun. That's true. Oops. It like scrolled all the way down. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I swear, y'all are like typing so much. Damn, yeah, y'all keep typing so much. There's so much I haven't read yet. Black Adder would be fun. Maybe he can find that out during the story with a new Raven feature. That's true. Wait, which part? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. Getting a good backstory. So we finally caught up to where we were in the chat. Make him an honest boy. First, he needs to find the knight who robbed him, including his pants. What a jerk. I'm feeling the name Henrik. I do like the name Henrik. If he worked at farms, then wouldn't Diligent be good as well? I agree. I think that one's pretty good. Maybe Callous because he was raised a lowborn and has no manners when it comes to lordly things. I like that. See, but I don't want to give him too many personality traits, you know? Because then it's going to leave very few points for the rest of this. So maybe we can get rid of Brave. Nah, because challenges or danger, this character fears nothing. Yeah. So he's kind of grown up with like this vengeful, wrathful bravery. You know what I'm saying? Not so much bravery and like, oh, I have to defend my people, but more so bravery and like, I have to avenge my people. I have to avenge this these wrongdoings. So I don't want to like give too much to his personality, because that's going to limit our playthrough in the long run. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a good like base level to give. I do think Callous would be pretty interesting though. Being called both heartless and cold-blooded, this character is indifferent to most. We don't want to make him indifferent though, because the whole point of this uprising is for the benefit of the small folk, you know, but he also is just like rough around the edges. And I don't think adding an additional personality trait to that would help. You know what I'm saying? But I do like where your head was at with Callous. Definitely some inspiration to be taken there. And stubborn because of him not giving up, and so hard-headed to let his life being taken away go easily without revenge. I like that. I think you're kind of cooking with that one. Yeah, this character does not back down for anything. See, I like that. All right, so I think those are the 4 personality traits that I'm okay with. I might even drop Brave. Yeah, because then we can make up the martial and prowess like on our own down here. Yeah, so I'll keep it for now as a placeholder. But if we get too high, excuse me, if we get too high above like 400, then we'll start to do some adjustments. Are the dragons still alive? I don't think so. I think this one is after the Dance of Dragons, when all the dragons were being like caged up and they're dying off. So not in this time period. This is also with like Bittersteel and Sir Duncan the Tall and Bloodraven. All of those guys are alive in this time period. For name, Florian would be one, named after Florian Geyer, who was a leader in the biggest peasant uprising in the Holy Roman Empire had seen. Also my IRL name. I like that. Florian, that's awesome. Florian, not bad. Maybe a name from the Great Fear. Edmund Blackadder. You could do Wat as a name. Wat Tyler's Rebellion or Peasants' Revolt was a large rebellion in England in the 1800s. Wat is a pretty good Game of Thrones name, I think. I think so too, because when you think about it, you also have that alliteration in like his name. Because he's a bastard of the Crownlands, his name would be Wat Waters. And I think that's pretty cool. Like, when you think of a peasant's name, it's not really fleshed out. It doesn't have a whole lot of backstory. It doesn't have a whole lot of history. It's just kind of, you know, and considering he's a bastard as well, we could also just say that, I don't know, nobody gives a shit about him. Like, nobody bothered to, oh, well, I can't make him a bastard if his father was a steward, can I? Damn. Okay, so instead of a bastard, he took the last name Waters because his family was born without a surname, without a last name. But he took Waters as his last name because now he's an orphan. He's not a bastard. He's an orphan. You know what I'm saying? After the murder of his family, so now he's an only child and an orphan. So he took the last name Waters as a way of mourning for his family. He is Wat Waters. Damn. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Due to surviving the fires, he might have burn scars and maybe even bandages. His face due to need or to obscure his identity. The burned man if committing crime. Shit, that's true. I like that one. The issue with that is again, that's going to limit our playthrough. The goal is to make him a blank slate. Adding too much to his backstory gives very little room for his journey to progress and for us to allow stuff to happen. Because if we make him burned and give him bandages, chances are the game's going to assign a random nickname to him, whereas we have the ability to create something based off of his journey. But his journey hasn't started. We're just creating the backstory. You know what I'm saying? Maybe give them at least one negative trait. They don't know about inbreeding and whatnot, especially as a peasant. True. I know a bit about Persian history, and if I remember correctly, the story behind the Sassanid house was something along the lines of a peasant rebellion against a demon king, but it's not that fitting. See, I would argue that it's actually perfectly fitting, because what are dragons? To a lord, to people who are around dragons, they're like, oh, you know, it's a dragon. I've seen them before. They are around. They're magnificent creatures, to be sure. But to a peasant, especially to superstitious peasants, especially in the realm of Westeros, like, what is a dragon? It's this massive beast that you have no control over. There's nothing else like it in the world, and it's at the behest, at the hands, at least from our perspective as the small folk, it is at the behest and gives its blessings upon the high lords who prey upon us naturally. And now we have this great massive demon fire breathing beast that wants to prey upon us even more. Whenever war comes, these dragons take our sheep, they take our cattle, and we're left to starve. What is that if not a demon to the small folk? See, so I kind of like where your head is at right there. Red is also possible due to shellfish, and the Crownlands can be coastal. Exactly. See, that's why I added the red with the green. I scrolled to the bottom again. Hold on. Damn, y'all are typing too fast. Okay, there we go. We're almost caught up. Live stream series, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. People tend to think that medieval people only wore browns and gray, but they had more colors. Yeah. Never mind. Videos. Okay, we can do videos. There's also Skipper Clement's Rebellion. Skipper Clement's fight. That was what he called. That's what he was called. Okay. Was later turned into a song and used by the labor movement in Denmark. That's cool. I like that. So he should be deceitful because there are no levels that he won't cross to burn down a dynasty. See, I like that too. But I figured instead of deceitful, like he's got to lie his way there. Like he's got to, you know, utilize subterfuge. He's seeing this problem as like a glass ceiling, and he means to shatter it. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really hide in the shadows of a glass ceiling. You have to shatter it with a hammer. And that's what his goal is going to be. He's going to, like, forge himself into this hammer that's going to shatter the world in the way that they think, in the way that they view the small folk. I know that is how the character builder works. How's the... Oh, yeah. The pantsless thing? Yeah. Henry from Kingdom Come. See, that's what my head was at when I made the green and the red. Let me adjust these designs, actually. Never mind. We'll worry about that later. Let me keep reading. Driven by vengeance. Henry or Henrik is awesome. There are also several peasant revolts started by Henriks. That's true. I was going off the dictionary definition of callous, not the game description. Yeah. Brave goes good with stubborn. I agree. Watson Cider. That sounds like a dirty joke. If his father was a steward, then he would have been trained and raised to be smart and strategic-minded. Brave because living in a farm made him have to face many fears growing up. That's true. Pick lowborn as a start? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, it's kind of... I'll have to check. Yeah, some diluted noble ancestry. We could also just play it off that he started his own dynasty. Like, this is just how he's beginning, you know? Maybe he needs to hide his surname. True. Henry Darkwaters. That does sound pretty badass. Wrathful doesn't seem like a good trait because being hot-headed only leads to downfall. And being raised with a stewardship-like mind, I think, is more cold and patient. Yeah, but that's the thing. We're witnessing like the personality shift. So he was educated by his father, who was a very renowned like merchant in his village. So he naturally got that runoff of the education. So he has been educated specifically to be a steward, but his personality is shifting to kind of aid him in his quest. So we're seeing that duality of man. Like, the education represents his past, while his personality represents what he's aiming for in his future. And that is, wrathful, vengeance, bravery, and stubbornness in the face of, like, this overcoming... he's literally a mortal man trying to climb the steps into heaven to cast down the gods that shit upon him and his people time and again. You know what I'm saying? So this is more so, like, it really does contradict itself, all of these traits, but it's for a purpose. It's for the role play, you know? Yeah, what's Insider? That's funny. I checked, and the name of the blacksmith who helped kill the Demon King was Kaveh. That's pretty cool. You can turn him lowborn through console commands. Find the character's ID and the dynasty equals line and put 0 instead of actual number. Nice. Game over. Dr. Block, Jesus. Alright, I finally caught up. Jesus, Duncan Darkwaters. I'm okay with that. The issue is that we're playing with, what's it called? In the time period where Sir Duncan the Tall already exists. You know what I'm saying? So... We'll have to figure it out. I do like Darkwaters because we're from the lands of Duskendale and the Darklands. We're gonna keep the motto "Bastard of Duskendale," even though we're not a bastard and we're not from Duskendale. I mean, we are from Duskendale, like one of the villages outside the Dunfort. But we're leaving the bastard portion of it, even though we're considered, we're technically an orphan. We're not a bastard. Henry Darkwaters? Yeah, because Wat Darkwater doesn't have the same ring to it anymore. I think Wat Waters was a good peasant name, but we can definitely go for a Henry. Henry Darkwater or Henrik Darkwater. I think Henrik might not be the best bet because that double, like, hard "k" sound between Henrik and then dark water adds too much of like it's alliteration, yeah, with like the like sounds, but it's not the right kind of alliteration that'll tickle your brain the right way. You know what I'm saying? So Henrik Darkwater just sounds too much on like the throat. It's too much like you know what I'm saying? So Henrik Darkwater, Jesus, yeah. So Henry Darkwater kind of makes the first name drop off a bit. Henry Darkwater, and then you've got the sharp dark, Darkwater. You know what I'm saying? Henry Darkwater. I think it's pretty good. I like it. We do not steal. Henrik is closer to German Heinrich, not for a Crownlander. Yeah. The rebellion is all about lower taxes and more bananas. Cheese is okay, but not as awesome as potassium from bananas. Yep. Henry Ashton would be cool. Matt Anderson for Darkwater suggestion. For real. Is it the Blackwater Bay at the east coast, but west of Driftmark? That's true. Blackwater, so we could be called Henry Darkwater. Heinrich. Yeah, but again, you're going to get too much of the hard K sound, you know. Heinrich Darkwater. And then Heinrich just kind of drags out the first name. And what we want, especially if we're going to have, like that, it's a double worded last name. So dark water being two different words mashed together. But on top of that, it's 3 syllables, you know. Like Henry is already 2 syllables. So we're getting a 2-syllable first name and then a 3-syllable last name. We want it to be able to flow. That's why I liked Waters, because it's just 3 syllables for the entire first and last name. And it kind of gives off that vibe of peasantry and lowborn. Henry has a history of being like a noble name. But if we went back to Waters, you know, it kind of just gives like peasant lowborn. Waters. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no history behind it. Nobody's really heard of the name like Watt. Like why is this guy, who is this kid named Watt? You know, his name is Waters. Like that doesn't make, like nobody would give a shit about this kid. You know what I'm saying? But Henry Darkwater. Heinrich Darkwater. Like that's a name that demands respect. And that's not where we're at yet. Remember, we're not building the character as he is at peak. We're starting a journey with, you know, the stats that we're making here. Heinrich Blackflame. Yeah, but we don't have any fire in our past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe it's where he lands himself eventually with a stronghold. That's what I was thinking too. Heinrich. You're thinking of the Heimlich, not a Heinrich. Yeah, Blackwater could be where he is from, but he had to flee from his original village. That's true. Dunwater. That's not bad. I do like Dunwater. But again, we're going to keep it really basic. I'm kind of set on Waters because, again, we want to allow the journey to determine how we name ourselves in the future. Obviously, he doesn't have to keep his peasant name once he, you know, becomes landed or, you know, overthrows the dynasty and shit like that, you know? Oh, yeah, that's right. His family got burned by the lords, yeah. Red Waters is also really cool. And see, that's what I was thinking too. Because part of what our discussion was in the Discord was that this kid, he's not going to start off as a knight, but we're going to build basically a custom character who will play as his knight mentor in his, you know, in his camp, in his adventurer's party. And so as the story unfolds, he's not going to be a knight, but he's going to be trained as a knight, and that's going to help build up his prowess and his martial capabilities, I think. And then again, we'll let his deeds kind of determine his dynasty last name, what he wants to change his first name to. Even if, like, imagine, like, at the end of all of this, he becomes like a landed lord or whatever. He changes his name from Watt to like Walter. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. What is your suggestion, my friend? Maybe it's a hedge knight who was a former robber knight seeing the error in his ways. That'd be interesting. We'll say he was born as Watt. Like, he's not on the run. Like, nobody's out to get this little peasant. Nobody thinks about him. Nobody gives a shit about him. And he uses that to his advantage. So he's going to rise up as a nobody and then make a name for himself. That's the whole point of this. We're here to make a name for ourselves. So we're starting this adventure without a name, basically. We are just Watt Waters. Our born name is Watt. And we don't, like, despise our peasantry or our past, but we want to build a better future for peasants going forward. So that's kind of what we're working towards here by creating a name for ourselves. All right. If he has a knight mentor, which is kind of the angel on his right, how about a vengeful and cold-blooded Ironborn as a more darker mentor? I like that idea too. But the issue is that he's already like the dark mind. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much like the young, vengeful, hot-headed kid, and he's gonna have like this full like party of compliments that are basically like absolute legends who are trying to be like his tempering guide, like, you know, trying to cool his hot-headedness and keep him on the right path. Yeah, so he could at some point take the name Dark Waters. Reed McCutcheon, it's good to see you, my friend. He has answered the call. Good. Is his mentor going to be the one I sent in the Discord? Yes, that is true. That is correct. Well, not so much like his education. Remember, his education came from his father. His father was a steward, or not so much a steward, but more so like a, I don't know, I guess like a merchant, but just really good merchant. Like, he's really good at what he does. And remember, we're not out here trying to build ourselves into like a master assassin or anything. Like, we are basically going the route of like a martial and prowess build, but with a history in like something else, you know? Yeah, the chat is really cooking today. I agree. Azator, good to see you. Chat is always cooking. I'm doing this instead of doing war in an RP I'm in. Also, my lord, I require reinforcements. Ah, I'm sorry, my friend. All right, let us continue with the build. So as far as his other traits go, he's not a knight. Let's see. We could make him burned, but it doesn't add anything to him yet. Yeah. Mute, half blind, the mark. There's a lot of potential here. We did give him strong already. We can make him one-eyed. Say he lost an eye during his assault, and make him like really angry and bitter about it. Yeah, for some reason a lot of these don't add the effects. Like he if I add the scarred trait, it doesn't do anything. You know, it didn't actually add anything to him. So, I don't know. Dancing plague. Jesus Christ. Give him the pox. Oh my god. It added that one. Shrewd, huh? Make him a giant. Jesus. I wish there was like a... Oh, there is. Okay. So, peasant leader. This character is a jumped-up peasant who revolted against their betters. So, yeah, but see, that adds way too much. And it really doesn't give us much anyway. Siege progress plus 0.05%. The only actual benefit, I think, is the army gold maintenance is minus 50%. But if we add this in, it puts us way over the limit right off the bat, which gives us room for absolutely nothing else. Like, we can give him, like, a fighter trait. Do we want to give him trained fighter, since he's going to be, knighted soon? Or... what do we think? Yeah, peasant leader is really strong. Populist leader, on the other hand, same deal. But, it's even worse because it's plus 150 points. Yeah, see, but fighting for the independence of their people. Whereas we're more so just the peasant leader. No, I mean, I don't really need achievements for this, but I also, the goal is to try and keep it under 400 so that our character's not too overpowered. But if we're doing it just for the roleplay, then I don't think it'll really matter. You know what I'm saying? But my only issue is I want to give him a better chance at, like, being a good fighter. And none of these will cost, like, any points anyway, but I don't want, like, if he's gonna be a peasant and he's training to be a knight, at the end of his knight, at his, of his squireship, once he's knighted, will he gain one of these traits? Like, that's my question here. Because I don't know, I don't want to add something and then it just kind of, like, makes him OP right off the bat. Like, maybe trained fighter, but then again, like, if he becomes a squire once he's knighted, will he gain one of these anyway? You know? Aggressive attacker, maybe. True, it's never really OP until like 700 points over. Martial, stewardship, and prowess. Yeah, I agree. Just give him 99 in every stat. I'm going to give him 69 in every stat. We're going to call this the nicest build you've ever seen. Yeah, especially with the already difficult goal of a peasant rebellion. Aggressive fighter. Yeah. He's young. He'll get better. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's give him, like, trained fighter. That'll put him at excellent prowess without making him, like, incredibly OP. That's true. Well, I was thinking trained fighter because he's being squired. Now, I do have this mod that allows me to activate, like, you know, certain traits on certain characters. So, if at the end of our squireship we don't get a fighter trait, then we can add one. Aggressive attacker, absolutely. I think that would be a good one. Reaver, reckless, holy warrior, rough terrain, forest fighter, cautious leader, organizer, winter soldier. Yeah, we can hold off on the rest of these. Flexible leader. Yeah, he's not like trained in the art of warfare yet either, you know. So we'll hold off on a lot of this. Holy Monarch would make no sense, but it would be really funny. Holy Monarch. A great warrior monarch who has carved their kingdom out of the lands of infidels. Jesus Christ. The most pointed in those three should be like 3 or 5. What do you mean? Like these? I don't know what you mean. Anyway. I think this is a pretty good starting point for now. We can do a test run while we're live, and just kind of see how things are going to turn out. And then, obviously, once we actually do this series, again, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I kind of want to kill some of my other series just so I can play more of this update. Because there's so much potential for so many good builds when you're playing landless, you know? So I was thinking, like, maybe we find a stopping point in our Storm Dragon series, or even if we just pause them for now so we can play more of this, because I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know what it is, but this update is so much fucking fun, and I didn't expect to have this much fun. I really didn't, you know. But like this is so cool to me. Anyway, I'm okay with this starting point as far as the stats go. Martial is average. Stewardship is good because of our education, but it never got completed. So let's say it was like what, like 2 years ago was when when our family was killed. That would have put us at 14, so our education wasn't fully like finished, which is why we only have fortune builder, and our stewardship is only considered good among peasants rather than you know, excellent. Our prowess is still only good. Yeah. for now. And that's because we'll consider it like we're good, because of our strength. Yeah. And let's say we got into a lot of fights with other farmhands because of our wrathful vengeance kind of mindset, you know? Like, we're just really mad and angry and bitter about what happened to our family. So we're, you know, we started getting into fist fights and shit like that. Yeah. So our prowess is good because we've been getting into fights. We don't have a actual, like, trained fighter trait yet, but we'll add one in after we get knighted, you know? So we'll see what happens. I really like the name Watt Waters. Yeah, see, it's starting to grow on you, right? It's like the Roads to Power was made for the Lord Commander. Absolutely. Oh, a landless roleplay game with the channel supporters. That's badass. Learning sounds too much work for our Lord. Yes, that is true. Increase the learning trait. That's something we can consider. You know what I'm saying? Although he's Batman. Austin, why are you trying to duel me already? We're not doing this. We still have so much work to do, okay? We have to change our character's appearance. I kind of like this, I'm not going to lie, so I'm going to copy this DNA for now in case we don't find anything that we like. But let's try and... He's a little cutie patootie. He's cute. Why do you look like that, son? I feel like this is too polished, though. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we're a peasant. I don't want us to be, like, ugly or, you know, whatever, but we can definitely be more rough around the edges, I think. And a lot of these presets are, like, handsome as fuck. There we go. It's getting a little better. I like the strong, like, jawline and the really narrow cheekbones here. But let's keep taking a look. You like 10? Like, the facial structure for 10 is pretty good. Look at this fucking Chad jawline. Here we go. This one's not bad. This one gives, like, the, like, young peasant. You've got, like, the little speckled spots. It's not a whole lot. Jesus, y'all sent me flying. What the fuck? Y'all are insane. But yeah, you can see, like, the little speckled spots around, like, his eyes and everything. It doesn't really look like freckles or anything, but it looks like it could potentially be, like, dirt. You know, this one is a decent starting point here. So let's copy this DNA. We can customize further. So for his body, because he grew up to be, like, really strong, or he like, developed his strength by working on the farm and getting into fist fights, we can give him, like, a more triangular shape, saying he's gotten more athletic, having to keep up with the rigorous demands of athleticism. I'm thinking maybe, like, half instead of the full. That way he's still a little, like, barrel-chested without being full-blown, like, you know, broad shoulders and, like, taut, you know, waistline and shit. You know what I'm saying? So... yeah, I'm kind of down for the triangle half, I think. Oh, Murdrex, they're challenging me to a duel. Like, our little characters down here. These guys can, like, fight it out. Yeah, the exclamation point just kind of adds commands. So I think if you type in, like, exclamation point help, it might pop up with, like, some options of what you can do. I don't remember. I don't think so. But yeah. If y'all want to start dueling amongst yourselves in chat. Oh, exclamation point commands are actions. Okay. So if you do, like, exclamation point commands. Yeah. YouTube feature? No, this is so this is actually a Steam app that, like, I downloaded. It's called Stream Avatars. And then I you know, you utilize it like it was a regular Steam game, and I went to the workshop and added a submod that allowed all this customization options and shit like that. But anyway, we're going to get back to customizing our character. I'd like to think that he grew up to be kind of tall. Not like a fucking monster, you know, but definitely a little more like tall. You know, he's kind of tall, kind of lean. I don't want him to be like super... Let's keep his body fat low. For sure. Body shape. Yeah. And like, I don't want him... Again, I don't want him to be like super buff. Not even medium buff. But kind of like scrawny buff. You know, more lean buff. That way he, you know, he has strength to him. But there's not a lot of meat on his bones, you know. He is a peasant. He spent most of his life working for his next meal. I do like his nose right off the bat, but I think his chin is a little too indented. So that's definitely something we're going to have to work on here. Forehead wrinkles. I don't think he's old enough to have forehead wrinkles yet, so we'll see. Head height. I don't want to mess too much with all of this. I think everything's looking pretty good. Skin complexion is fine. Yeah, this is all very decent. So I'm going to keep this. Ears, I'm not worried about his ears. Facial structure. Cheek fat, again, we want him to be a little more like gaunt. Because he is a peasant. Yeah, so make his cheek fat kind of low. Everything else is fine. Chin detail, chin forward. Here we go. Chin forward. Nope, not that one. I think it would be like jaw forward. Maybe, yeah. Jaw forward. Jaw forward. We can push his mouth forward a little bit. Oh, his mouth is down here. Okay, so we can work on that in just a second. The rest of this is looking pretty fine right off the bat. I'm actually not worried about it too much. Lower lip size. There we go. Mouth forward. See, but now I feel like I made his jaw too forward. Now it looks like he has an underbite, so we can definitely fix this. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think that looks much better, actually. A jaw forward, jaw angle. There we go. Jaw height, jaw width, jaw forward. And now I'm thinking we can actually do his chin a little more forward. Oh no, that was his cheek. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Chin detail, chin forward. There we go. Just a little bit. Boom. Very nice. Not bad. It looks pretty good. His eyes. They're nice and piercing eyes. What color eyes do we want to give him, guys? Y'all are getting too distracted with the characters down here. I need y'all to focus. We're not done yet. God damn it. For the one true King Stannis Baratheon. Give him green eyes. Light orange eyes. Those look kind of weird, not gonna lie. I like kind of like a deep green. We can even like push it a little bit over, give it more of like a seafoam green kind of thing, and make him nice and dark. So he's like, you know, dark waters indeed. You know what I'm saying? Lowborn brown. True. Lowborn brown eyes. I like it. That's actually not bad. Yeah, seafoam green is for Persephone. I like lowborn brown. I think that's fine. Green to match the hair. True. Oh, that's right, because y'all want to do a redheaded kid, right? There you go. We can give him just like deep green eyes. Almost like a foresty green. That's not bad. Turn the saturation down just a tad bit. Then make it a bit darker. There, see? Not bad. His hairstyle, however, we could definitely change this up. I think this is like the Roman fade. Short sides. This is more of like a Viking-esque kind of thing. There's very short, so just a little basic buzz cut. Long flowing. This is kind of my default, but I don't want to go to this one. If he's a peasant, his hair's probably kind of medium in length and kind of wavy, messy. Or shit, even give him like a fade. Like he cut his hair after he got all like angry and shit. Ooh, I like that idea. You said blue hair or blue eyes with a red hair. I'm always a fan of the short, medium, wavy. I think that's always kind of like my go-to. And now, what level of redhead do we want? Like, is this kind of what we were shooting for? He looks very much like a Grecian man. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too, Austin. I do, in fact, use this hairstyle way too much. I have been a fan of the new one, though. The new one that they added in, the Greek noble's middle part. This is what we used for Gaheris. But his son has this one. Yeah, Galahad. Galahad is this one. I don't know. Do we want to give him a bowl cut? Like a peasant bowl cut? Or even like a peasant fade? Like a curly fade? Give him the curvy bowl. Which one? This one? I like this one too. Oh, the curly bowl? Oh god, no, please. Oh, look at this one. That's not bad. Pulled back, high bun. Pulled back, medium wavy. There we go. That's the look right there, guys. Necromancy, Jesus Christ. Raise the dead. What are y'all doing? Yeah, the peasant fade. I agree. I think the peasant fade looks fine, honestly. I feel like I need to fix his facial structure just a little bit, because now the hairstyle doesn't really fit well with his facial structure. So like his his forehead angle. There you go. Give him angry eyes. Jesus. We can definitely fix his eyebrows as well. Hold on. Let's give him nice, sharp eyebrows. Oof. There you go. Where did it go? This eyebrow. Okay, inner height. There we go. Nice. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, he'd probably even cut his hair himself, exactly. I like the fade. Maybe it's how he starts out as a peasant. He'd keep it cut short so we didn't need to worry about paying for it. Yeah. I like that. I like that idea. And then once he becomes like landed or becomes a knight even, like his hair could grow out a little bit. What the fuck? Watt Watterson. Jesus Christ. Y'all are fucking wild. But yeah, I like it. I think this is a solid design. Let's age him up. Because at 18, he gets facial hair real quick. And then we can add in... What kind of beard style, if any? Do we want, like, no beard? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's go to his... We need to add in his stubble. Yeah, Gene hair type. Give him like wavy hair. Yeah. Where did his hair go? Body fat is low. Head and neck. Because there was a way I could add like stubble to him. See, I'm a fan of the new Byzantine courtier's beard as well. Like the short, cleaned up look. I'm thinking instead of like a full beard, maybe we give him like a kind of goatee looking thing. The thick groomed beard looks pretty good though, even with the fade. I don't really like any of these, if I'm being honest. Like, some of them look good, like, don't get me wrong. Like, this one's cool. This one's not bad. I don't know. What do y'all think? Short goatee if possible. I feel like this one's probably as best as it's gonna get. Unless we want to go for the fine curls. That's as short as that can get. I mean, he's got like wavy top hair, but then like a curly goatee. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, it's either too groomed or too big. I agree. Like I like this one though. This one's not bad. I just wish like the hair wasn't so like finely curled. No beard. Yeah, it's not too shabby, right? Like, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look terrible on him. Yeah, facial hair DLC for real. I feel like they kind of cooked with this one. I don't know what it is, but like the shape and how cleaned up it is, it's not terrible. I mean, obviously he's going to start off like with no goatee anyway. Or no, you know, no facial hair. But this right here, I kind of like this. So that's him at 18, and this is him when we're starting out. So we've got Watt Waters. I kind of like it, guys. Yeah, he starts off with no beard. Like when he turns 18, like 2 years, boom, he's got like a little goatee, and then like later on we'll age up his hair with the character. That'd be interesting. Whoops. Gotta put his education back. There we go. Yeah, not bad. I like it. I'm gonna change his appearance one more time, just so I can change his hair aging. We'll say it's vanilla and just put it in the middle. I don't know what that's going to look like for us, but we'll see what happens. Bannerlord's Bretonian playthrough in my life is yours. Sorry. Great big bushy beard. That's awesome. Check out the tavern talk. Okay. Let me check Discord real quick. Lord Commander made himself. I don't even look like that. For starters, my hair is not that short, and my goatee has never been that like thick and full. And my hair is not red. My facial hair is red. I'll admit that. Okay. Like when it grows out like nice and long, my facial hair is red. Like red, and then like certain spots are like platinum blonde for whatever fucking reason, and it's weird. But I have dark brown hair, dude. Yeah, Rough Waters or Dawn Rough Waters. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it with Wat Waters, and we can determine what his dynasty name will be once we actually do his adventure. You know, give him pants and a chef knife. Mertrex, me too. It's okay. It may be basic. It may not be everybody's favorite, but it's ours. All right. I fucking love the Vlandians. I don't care what anybody says. The Vlandians are my culture of choice for sure. Like for sure. But yeah, here we go. We have our Crown Lander. We're actually gonna save this preset as well because I really like this character. Ooh, actually, let's name him Peasant. Peasant boy. Come here, peasant boy. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure it actually saved. We're good. So here we are. Wat Waters. Finalize. There he is. Master Wat of Wat's Sentinels. That's actually pretty cool. Very interesting. We have no player heir. Game rules are fine. Yeah. How many landless rulers do we have? We have the Blackfire Host, Duncan's Band from Sir Duncan the Tall, and now Wat Waters. I fuck with it. Alright. Make Persephone now. I got you. Peasant boy! Let me plunge you into Warhammer so I can lore dump. Do it. So do we want this to be an army? With these folks I shall build an empire. Start out with 2 followers skilled in stewardship. Renfred the Evil and Damon the Holy. Or some good fighters. What do y'all think? We have Olmer the Fat and Aurain the Timid. Yikes. Yeah, peasant army. Do we want to go for the army route or stewardship route? Yeah, the evil and the holy for real. That's crazy. Honorable lackey and evil blackguard. Army route. Yeah, army route. Peasant army. Okay. Peasant army. Custom strong steed. Sure. Actually, I don't give a shit, dude. Just take me to the game. So let us choose our camp. We can either do swords for hire, which finds more mercenary contracts, find more prowess and martial contracts, camp upgrades, siege engineers, lock wagons, palisade builders, and ditch digging. Yeah. Chief engineer and master of spoils. Or become freebooters. Brigand is such an ugly term. There's nothing wrong with being decisive and practical, especially if you can turn a tidy profit at the same time. The issue here, though, as I don't want to be like a base criminal. The goal is to, in fact, Juicy Rumors, Lockwagon, yeah, the stick game. Master Thief, Man Haggler, and Master of Spoils. I think Swords for Hire is still going to be our best bet. Yeah. Slay the nobles. That's crazy. Y'all are wild. I don't know, man. Show us Watt with pants on. Jesus. There you go. Peasant Watt with his peasant pants and his peasant shirt. All right. That's what he defaulted to, is the Frankish prince cut. I'm not doing that. I fucking hate that haircut, dude. Absolutely hate that haircut. Make a poll? Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that either. Because then I'd have to exit out of the game and load up another window. Okay, a poll? Fine. Says y'all want democracy to be had? Fine. Fine. We'll let democracy have its day, lads. Cool. Well, now I have to wait for the chat to pop up, since y'all want to be so demanding. This is what we have to do now. We have to wait. How do you feel? Writing advice videos. Shut up. We are the peasants. No democracy. Y'all are wild. You are democracy. Feeling good. Good. That's good. A poll or poll or poll. Good and evil. Never felt better. Alright, alright. Let's, participants, reactions, pop out, send feedback. I think it's this one. Engage. Yeah, there we go. Start a poll. Camp alignment. Mercenary. Or freebooter. Yeah. So basically, we're either choosing to become a sword for hire, which will push us through our martial and prowess checks and everything like that, and like helping to build our army. Whereas a freebooter will more so turn us into like a band of brigands and bandits. Yeah. So let's start the poll. Y'all have 30 seconds. Y'all better go and vote right now. All right, 2 for freebooter, 1 for mercenary. Lots of them for freebooters. Oh, it's evening out. Oh, 44 and 56. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. It's 50-50. That's crazy. Ah, damn it. See, y'all had me messing with shit, and now I lost one of my sources. Chat. There we go. Bring the chat back. Damn, that's dumb. Bruh. It's trying to have me like re-verify that it's me. This is what y'all did to me. I want you to know that. Yes, it's me. Now sign in. I can't believe y'all did this. Bruh. This is so difficult. There we go. Alright, it looks like Mercenary won anyway, so I'm going to end the poll here. There we go. The boring option wins. Mercenary supporter. Why mercenary? It makes less sense than freebooter. Yeah, I know. Democracy only sucks when you lose. I wanted to be a brother of no banner. Yeah, going sellsword to get hired by the oppressors. Can't believe this goody two-shoes. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, freebooter equals brothers without banners. Alright, alright. Could have been a... Shut up, y'all are so annoying. You could have been a king of the people in need. Yeah, who said that mercenaries can't go freebooters? Honestly. Like, y'all are being dramatic. But here, look, to give y'all some peace of mind, we're going to try out... This is a test run anyway. So here, we're freebooters now. You're welcome. Yeah, see, look at that. We're freebooters. We have mail armor and everything. So let's change our name. We're no longer Watt Sentinels. Let's go for the Peasant Green, like we've been doing. What do we want to be called? The dark water, since we were off of the Duskendale and or like Duskwater something. Whoops. Dark water something. I'll come up with a name real quick. We twittered our lord into submission. Shut up. The loud minority. Y'all are so annoying. I hate all of you. Also, seeing the lord struggling with rewriting a password is priceless. Too much work. Shut the fuck up, bro. All this, all these shenanigans, bro. Darkwater. Do we want to just say Uprising? Darkwater Brigades. Rushers. Band of the Bannerless. You mean the Brotherhood without banners? Wow, y'all are so original. You don't want to be mercenaries, but you want us to make money, and you want us to be freebooters like Robin Hood, and then you want us to be called the Band of the Bannerless. You mean like the Brotherhood without banners who already exist? So original. Yeah. Yeah, the judgment goes two ways, motherfucker. Band of Brothers. That's a good one. Dark water down lowering. What the fuck does that mean? Dark water brigades. It's not bad. The Lord Commander bent too quickly. Not even my friends with their girlfriends bent this quickly. Shut up. The dark water torrent. I like that. Do not judge my originality. Okay, you got me there. Banner Lords? Question mark. I like that. Brothers, not brothers. Bothers, not brothers. They are bothering people. I hate all of you, bro. Y'all are so annoying. I'm glad how we all just kind of unanimously decided on Dark Water, though. I think that's pretty cool. The Rising Tides. I like that. Yeah, something with water movements. The Bannerless. Well, remember that we're not gonna be the bannerless for long. We're gonna build our banner as the story goes along. So like whatever we do in like episode 1 will determine like the first part of what we put in our banner, you know. And I'll let the community decide in the comment section below, and then so on and so forth until we get a fully fledged banner and we're comfortable with how it looks, you know. League of the Rising Tide, the shifting current. I like the Rising Tide, yeah. We don't need to add the Rising Tide. I guess we do need to add the. At first you didn't need to. There we go. Master Watt of the Rising Tide. Not bad. Very cool. Alright. So let's search for a Maester. Choose a patron aspect. Who's our patron gonna be? The warrior, most likely. The Rising Tide. True. The Dark Lord who knelt. What are y'all saying now, bro? Y'all are so obnoxious. Here's a name: Overthrowing My Lord in Minecraft in 100 Days full movie. I hate you so much. I'll be your patron. Thanks. The Rising Tide fits with the peasant uprising. I agree. Yeah. There we go. See, so now we're starting off with 16 prowess. Not bad. Certainly not bad. Lifestyle. We have a stewardship education. But I think obviously we need to focus on, yeah, take the command, lead by example. And we could go for like strategist and overseer. I want to start off with stalwart leader to get that that prowess boost. But the rest of this, I'm not really too worried about. Maybe these 3. Just so our captains are like really like up there in their skills and everything. Loot and plunder, definitely. Hard rule, enduring hardships. Yeah, so overseer might be our trait, and then strategist might just add some additional boosts and flavor to it, I suppose. Not bad. We have no player heir. We are unmarried. 2 criminal contracts. Mug the wealthy citizens of the area. That's going to be fun. Yeah, these are criminal contracts. What's a bunch of baloney? Y'all are ridiculous, dude. See, is this what you wanted? You wanted us to turn against our own people? To start mugging the wealthy citizenry? The Knights of the Rising Tide. I like that. Knights of the Rising Tide if we were mercenaries. But because we're freebooters, y'all have basically turned us into baseless criminals. How do you feel? Anyway, so I do have this submod activated called the Advanced Cheat Menu, which allows us to, you know, kind of customize certain characters. I can't change like their faces and shit. Like I cannot change anything like that, but I can change their names. I can change their culture and their faith. I can change their stats, their traits, everything. I can change all of it. Now what we need to do though is there you go, character finder. Here are my characters. John the Trembling. Oh my god. Why does this man suck? And Stefan the Chaste. Yeah. I mean, they're my army leaders, so I can't really be mad, I suppose. I'm going to force them both to act as knights, though. So that's fine. So let's find us a character. We need somebody with, I don't know. Why is it only showing my people? Yeah, see, it's selected to all, but for whatever reason, it won't let me find all the characters. So maybe I need to put on debug mode real quick. Yeah, it's only gonna let me search for people within my own realm. That's kind of dumb. That's true. Being a criminal is so much in line with breaking the rich and the nobility. I should have known. Criminals. True. Unlanded. Yeah, see, I don't know. Because I need to find somebody, some character or another who is unlanded. Here we go. Alright, let me find the file again. For Austin Grossick. Oh, because it doesn't work that way. I can only change landed characters, and I can't have a landed character in my war camp. So I have to find somebody who is unlanded and change them that way. That's why I didn't do it the way that the way we talked about before. Because remember, we're playing landless DLC. So if the only way I can change another character, and even then, like, even if I added in another wanderer, they are suddenly the master of their own thing, and I can't force them into my party. So like, watch. If I decided I wanted to see, I don't know, other like landless characters or whatever. I don't know. It's the court system here is still weird because I can't fucking find anybody. Find character. Yeah, see, because it won't let me find anybody that's outside of my own court. Like, I don't understand that. It should have been able to pop up basically anybody. But it's only showing me 3. Yeah, find any living character in the game, and apparently there's only 3 in existence. So, I don't know what's happening. A wandering acolyte. He's a frail man. I guess he'll have to do for now. Yeah, there's only 4 people in existence. Like, I don't understand what the fuck is happening. Change relation. Top realm, all. Thank you. That was gonna get really fucking annoying. Alright, so let's go for not a ruler, or I guess unlanded. That's fine. Yeah. There we go. Captain Cotter is a 20-year-old. Yeah, interesting. Mercenary Company of the Red Reavers. See, because now I don't know if I can add them into my camp. I don't think so. I can add to camp. Yeah, see, even now it won't work. It didn't let me add them to my camp. That's tough. Alright, I need somebody who is a knight, though. That's the thing. See, like, there's Sir Duncan, Lord Commander Red Robert, Captain Richard, Captain. Master Bowen. Me. Yeah, look at all these captains. Like, I can't just randomly add captains to my thing here. Yeah. This may not end up working out in the end anyway. Not the way that the way I originally intended for this build to work, you know? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I know, they just need to update the one mod, dude. Like, that's literally it. But even then, that mod still only allowed me to build, like, to change landed characters. Like, that's it. Damn. Yeah, this is proving to be more difficult than I originally intended. So, let's say not a ruler. See, look, there's Prince Aegor Bittersteel. That's pretty interesting. Government, vassal stance, adult, gender, marital status, hooks, inspiration. Alan the Pale Griffin Connington. Yeah, so I don't think I can change their age. So I might be able to find somebody who's like the closest age, if I'm being honest. And just add specific traits. So like Gunther here. Lady Jessamine of House Rancaman. Cool. See? Added him to my camp. Perfect. So Gunther here. And now we can mark for edit. Go back to our mod here. Yeah. Let me try something. We're also going to use debug mode to help. Add trait knight to 55172. Trait added. Boom. And now he's a knight. Now he is Sir Gunther. Look at that. Beautiful. See? Everything's perfect. He is a knight. Can I offer a squire? Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellente. And now we can fuck around with his perks some more. Open the traits menu. Okay, so we're going to edit Gunther. He's a lower Valeman. That's interesting. He's a man of the Vale. Alright, let me see this. Diplomacy is 5. Martial is 16. Stewardship is 7. Intrigue is 8. Learning is 6. Prowess is 17. Nice. Personality traits are loyal, brave, and just, which we can definitely do. Brave. Just. I don't think loyal is in the personality. I think it's trusting more. There are other traits though. Loyal is one of these traits, I'm pretty sure. Quicksilver Blade. Holy shit. That's interesting. Recruit. Oh, Night's Watch. Interesting. Archmaester. Yeah, make him a knight. I don't know if it actually changed anything for him, though. That's the thing. Make him OP, Jesus. Court Physician. Ah, Keeper of Swans. Caravan Master, Food Taster. Interesting. Bodyguard. Champion. Ah. Crumpet Gamer has pledged their sword. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah. Champion, I guess. But even then, like, when I hit the button, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it literally has not changed anything. Oh my. That was weird. That was a jump scare. Was not prepared for that, if I'm being honest. Shit. Yeah, this is not working out in my favor, if I'm being honest. I think it's just this mod that's not really, like, helping anything.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Aw, Junior Roman. That's awesome. Did I just make, like, 50 of them? God, I hope not. Hold on, let's see. Oh, nothing? That's cool. I don't think so. I don't think it created anything, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this mod works. Because it really didn't change anything. Like, I should have been able to... There you go. Maybe I have to do it like this, and I have to, like... Personality traits. What did we say? He's, brave. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. Loyal, brave, and just. We can lose authoritative. Let's lose rude as well. I don't know about loyal, but we can make him honest. How about that? Honest works in place of that. Yeah, instead of loyal. Lifestyle traits. We did say he is a knight. Make him a gallant knight, because fuck it. Yeah. Make him a legendary blade master. There you go. We're gonna fuck up this man's stats for sure. Personality. Oh, we already did his personality. Other traits. That's what we were looking for. Alright, so we already made him a knight. A freedman. Make him a fucking Quicksilver Blade. Oh, we'd have to get rid of a trained fighter. Give him fucking Quicksilver Blade. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this man might be a bit OP, if I'm being honest. But I kind of don't give a shit. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so those are his traits for now. Commander traits. Do we want to give him a commander trait? I feel like Forder would make sense. Because we're going to make it so that he's from the Riverlands. So a Forder would make sense. Aggressive attacker is fine. Lifestyle, other fame traits. I don't think so. I don't think these are all that necessary. Yeah, and he is already a lowborn. That's fine. Health. Yeah, see, even if we add... Oh, there it goes. Mangled, gnarled. Jesus. Scarred? There you go. We can make him scarred up. He's kind of an older guy. I mean, he's only 22, which is fine. And his education, that's fine. Actually, I kind of like where he's at right now. Skills? I see. Okay. Diplomacy was at 5, is what we said. 5. Marshall is at 16. 16. Stewardship is at 7. Intrigue is at 8. Learning is at 6. And prowess is at 17. There you go. This is what that looks like, because it was behind my head, since y'all probably did not get to see that. I don't think it changed anything anyway, so I might have to use debug mode for that one. All right, let's change his culture. He is still an Andal. He is a Riverlander though. There we go, Riverlander man. Cool, not bad. All right, so our Riverlander Knight, I need to change his name. How do I change his name? That's something I'll have to find out. Title menu. Okay. I think changing his name is something that we'll have to figure out on our own. We're still in debug mode. I forgot where I needed to go. Because I looked up a... yeah, I looked up a tutorial for it. To change character names. CK3. Figure it out together, guys. The most recent update or updated like thing here is fucking like 4 years ago. All right. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Okay, here we go. I remember. I'm on the right path. I just don't remember script name values. I don't think that's it. Traits, triggers, struggles, stories. Because I don't wanna fuck with these too much, you know? In case I fuck something up. Living characters? There we go. There's like so many Abassos here. What's the man's name? Gunther? How many Gunthers are we gonna find? Let's see. Gunther, Lord Gunther, Gunther, Gunther. Script runner. I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck with that too much. Damn. I'll have to look up the tutorial again because I don't remember. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, living characters effect change first name equals parentheses and then quotations. Okay, so I was on the right path. Explore objects, right? We need to go to living characters. Search key. He is 55172. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that might not be correct. Gunther. I'll just look up his name. That's fine. So many fucking Gunthers around here. Okay. And then it's effect. Oh, script runner. Script runner effect. And then change underscore first underscore name space equals space quotation marks. What is this fucking character's name again? Austin. And then do I click run? Missing perspective. What does that mean? Oh, it worked. Austin. Nice. Can I change his last name? Is it Grosick? Oh, Grosk. No Y. Okay. Grosk. Oops. Okay. So not a last name. Oh, I guess I can't because he's a lowborn, so he's just Austin. That's fine. Cool. All right. So we figured that out. Jesus. A great victory for the rebels. Are y'all fighting again? Oh Lord, what have I missed? The Lord is actually trying his best. I'm actually trying my best. Glory to Stannis. Stannis the man is for real. I'm not a good leader, I'm a spy. Y'all are wild. Necromancy. Alright, so there's our knight. There's our knight, Austin. Yeah, I can't change his facial hair literally at all. I can't change anything. Man's got 35 prowess though, so that's pretty cool. So, nice. Set relationship. You and I are gonna be best friends. Oh, we're not friends. There you go. You and I are gonna be friends. Nice. There we go. We've got a second. Not bad. We're going to keep running the game while it's in debug mode, just so we can like fuck around a little bit. Prowess is 19, which is not bad for a lowborn. Certainly not bad. Alright, let's go mug some wealthy citizens. Yeah. Lady Alyssa Bent Branch. Alright. Back alley robbery. The notices that Lady Alyssa had hung hold truer than expected. Bent Branch Keep seems to be experiencing a barrage of petty crime. Even just making our way into the city, we are able to count a dozen pickpocketings and one outright mugging. Far too much work for the beleaguered householders of the lady to deal with. An absolutely perfect environment for enterprising freebooters like ourselves to make a little coin. Nice. No slip-ups from any of you. Yeah, he's going to be a bit, like, angry. You know? Let's auto-invite agents. That puts us at 40%, y'all. That's fucking terrible. Yikes. My knight trained me in the ways of chivalry, and it was bad. It was a bad training session. That fucking sucks. It's just not going well. It's actually really bad. After inheriting my title? Oh my god, I can't even like roleplay as a knight. Or as a squire, dude. I guess I've been knighted. Yeah. Back alley robbery. 74%. 92%. Austin, show him true fear. Nice. So we're robbing people now. That's what we're doing. Knives out, lads. Oh, he fled. Our scheme was discovered. Scheme was breached. Yikes. Ah. Jane escaped. Jesus Christ. This is terrible. Eat the rich, lead the poor. Very true. One breach out of 5. Yikes. Agent discovered. Ah, her spy master caught Austin. That's terrible. Execute with confidence. Alright, we were successful. Good. That was terrible. That was truly, truly awful. Look at that. We've already aged up. Master Watts of the Rising Tide. Yeah, gallows bait, strong. We're a knight, though, so at least there's that. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's head to the city of Duskendale. Yeah. Let's visit the craftsman. Visenya's spear. Interesting. +2 prowess, +1 prowess. It only costs 19 to take Visenya's spear, but 24 for the fine sword. Yeah, the spear is obviously better. Nice. So we got ourselves quite a few items, which is cool. Yeah, mug wealthy citizenry, abduct a foe. Yeah, prowess scheme. There you go. That puts us at 82% this time. Much better. 64%, 36, 39. Nice. See, but look at this. We're just robbing our own people. Like, I don't get how this is what y'all wanted. I don't understand. Like, are we actually making a difference, or are we just more of the same? Scheme breached. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, this is not good. Rob everyone. Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like we should have been mercs instead. Mercenaries instead, for sure. Let's get Stalwart Leader for that increased prowess. That puts us at 27, which isn't bad. For a Peasant Leader, it's not terrible, dude. Definitely not terrible. Another agent has been discovered. That's awful. There you go. Execute with confidence. It's all right. We won anyway. So, but look at that. I mean, I can't lie. We're kind of making fat money. Just take the correct contracts that won't harm the poor. All right. So no mugging the wealthy. Yes. Support a faction. The Lord is fed up with Lord Addison's rule. He sends open invitations for all who oppose Lord Addison to join the installed Dennis. Oh, Dennis Riker? Ooh, no sir. I wonder if I could do the opposite and try and get on this guy's side, you know? That's interesting. I don't know. That would have been cool, though. Lady Danelle, the Mad Liberty faction. I don't have any men-at-arms, though. That's the thing. I can definitely negotiate from my my patrons. Oh, I don't have any patrons. Oh, that's right, because I've been doing the wrong fucking missions. Ah, Jesus Christ. I've made all the wrong decisions today, lads. All of the wrong decisions. Yeah. I made all the wrong decisions, guys. All right, let's move our asses over here into King's Landing. What's the point? Stopped bathing? No, hygiene disciplinarian for sure. Alright, let's see. Let's visit the craftsman now that I know where I'm going. There's a fine warhammer. Gwaine spear. Yeah, how much for the fine warhammer? 68? Say less, bro. What about armor? Water scale armor. Yeah, I'll take it. Crownlander ring. Crownlander brooch. I'll take the brooch. Nice. Not bad. I'm a stab in the back. CK3 player, the goody two shoes. Do mug the wealthy. We've been doing that, and when all it is mugging the peasants. We're not doing anything good by being a bad guy here. I like how skinny he is. He's tall, skinny, and kind of strong. Not bad. I kind of dig it. I was correct though. Becoming a knight did not give us like a neophyte fighter kind of stat, so our prowess did absolutely nothing. But having 30 prowess is not terrible. Alright, let's hit the town one more time. Oh, whoops. Whoops. There you go. Town crier. Let's see what's happening. Righteousness. There we go. See? I feel like in the end, the best bet... Yeah, see? Rescue a fair subject. We gotta go rescue people and... I don't know, it's kind of difficult. I'm realizing now that there's not a whole lot of actual in-game mechanics that will allow us to do like a peasant uprising kind of thing, you know? Like, we could roleplay it all we want, but it's not really working out in our favor. Yeah, I don't know. Aw, no, Austin the Honest. He's sick. That's terrible. Jesus Christ. Not on my watch. From 5512172. Oh, look at that. See, he's immediately so much better. See? You're good, bud. I'm here to help. That lets you do that. Let me see. Major adventurer decisions. Become a great conqueror, champion the Crownlander culture, knight of the heart, the travels of Wat Waters, found a holding, levy the outcasts. Count the craven, count the venal, who have fought to survive. Okay. Levy the outcasts. Okay. Ooh, recruit local villagers in noble exile. Send the heralds. Interesting. Noble exiles, huh? No, nobody would accept. Use your violence on them. Jesus. Forcibly recruited. Yikes. That's pretty interesting, though. Never seen that one before. Yeah. It's tough. A new Lord Commander on the wall. Execute with confidence. Nice. Cool. Good for us. Interesting. Yeah. Another new Lord Commander on the wall. Happened kind of fast. Learning on the job. Nice. Success. Just too good. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so it's interesting, but at the same time, I feel like we're not really getting a whole lot done. You know? It just kind of feels more of the same. Nice. I got armored horsemen and crossbowmen, so not bad. Liberty faction. Yeah, start gathering an army. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, support a faction. You can start heading towards like the Riverlands. Nice. Recruiting some locals. I didn't change this this rule. Whoops. That's alright. Settle a boundary dispute. Improve ruler reputation. Hunt criminals. Signal the ambush. Nah, have at the commoner. Yeah, look at that. Master Watt. He looks pretty good with his armor. Not bad. Nice. Got his ass. Settle a boundary dispute. Fuck it. Nice. That was easy. Let's head to Harrenhal. Test our luck in the Black Towers. Yeah, hunt criminals, protect the innocent. We must ensure their safety, lads. See, 100%. Cool. How long is the stream? Probably not too much longer. I have stuff I gotta do today, so I'll probably hop off in just a minute. But I don't know. I want to keep testing out this stream. I also want to pitch y'all some new ideas as well. Obviously we have like the Silver Knight of House Argente and everything, but I want to know if y'all would be interested, because now that we're here playing it, I feel like this isn't quite what I intended. Like for the build, I can see where it could go, but I also feel like it would be a little difficult to try and communicate like the needs of the build with the rest of the community and everything. So my other thought was, what if we went back to the idea of being like the opposite of House Argente and went the Dark Knight route and became like an evil knight, basically this, but with a more like a more centralized, less like open, broad spectrum build, and more into like a focused build, as like being an actual just like evil, you know, Dark Knight, you know. So that's what I was thinking. I wanted to pitch y'all that idea as well and show you guys. Some of you already know the build. It's Mordred, you know, of House Mason. I felt like that might have been interesting. Oh, whoops. This is what I was doing. Because now I have more patrons. Nice. Already my army is growing, though. That's pretty cool. My peasant army. I can create a men-at-arms regiment. Dusk spears. Hell yeah, brother. Nice. So we've already got 450 men under our banner. Our bannerless banner. That's actually pretty interesting. But yeah, so I'm gonna save this real quick. Waters. Save. Then we can exit to the menu, main menu, and I can show you guys. Yeah. Yeah, eclipse all light, embrace the shadow, join the fight. See, y'all love the idea of playing the villain, bro. And this one won't be like open to suggestion, where it's like, whereas with the build we just created is very like subjective, you know? It's like, oh, I can see where there's merit in what he's doing, or you know, oh no, he's just a baseless criminal. He's not happy with how things are working out in his favor or not in his favor. So he wants to uproot everything and say fuck you to everybody else's lives and blah, blah, blah. Whereas the build that I would like to do is based on definites. You know, Master Gaheris of the Silverwing Order, he is very much exactly what you get at face value. You know, there's obviously some depth to him. You know, what you've seen is basically just the tip of the iceberg. But he also has his moments where it's like, don't mistake my, you know, my calmness for acceptance. Don't mistake my empathy for weakness. Like, there's a lot more to what I haven't shown you. Like, don't be afraid of what you see. Be afraid of what I have hidden away. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that concept of like that deeper iceberg. So I wanted to go back to the earliest start date and consider playing as the opposite version of House Argente and start playing as House Mason. That scared me. Chris Moss has pledged their sword. Thank you, my lord. Love to see a convert Westeros playthrough. What do you mean convert? Convert to what? That's interesting. Oh, shit. If it'll load anytime soon. Oh. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. I don't know, pick an unusual religion and try to convert most of Westeros. I fuck with that. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe we can go for like a dark conqueror kind of thing, you know? Try and get that conqueror's mantle going. But I don't want to make a build or a series that's so heavily dependent on like eventually becoming a landed character, you know? Like, I really do enjoy playing unlanded. I love the concept of being like a landless character. like, what if we just built ourselves into another version of like the Blackfires, you know, where they just constantly don't have land, but they always somehow amass power and strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see how big we can get our army and everything, and then finally, instead of settling down, let's conquer our own fucking land, you know? So here's also some ideas that I had for you guys. So originally, I had House Mordred, or House Mason, here in Harrenhal, because his sigil was basically like a black tower on a gray field with like a big orange stripe right in the middle. And so the concept was like, he grew up, he was like forged in the shadow of a broken black tower. You know, it said that his father was one of the stonemasons who tried to rebuild Harrenhal or whatever. And so now we have like this young man who grew up like very bitter, very angry, and he very much just wants to, I don't know, fight and kill people. He's tired of having other people's will imposed upon him, and so he hits like a full fucking 180, and he's like, fuck you, fuck everybody else, like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and nobody's gonna be strong enough to fucking tell me otherwise. My thought process was, what if he's like a Westerosi knight version of like Ivar the Boneless, you know? So that was my thought here for Harrenhal as far as like the build. My other idea was doing it the same way over here and making him from Pike, because again, Dark Towers, in the shadow of towers. Maybe he doesn't actually give a fuck about like the old way, or maybe he does. Like, that would also be a pretty interesting concept. So let's say he's you know, he is an Ironborn, he is one of the drowned men, so he has that kind of rugged, like, rough around the edges kind of mentality and everything. So which is better? Yeah, Dark Lord mentality. The worth of light is only the shadow it provides. The worth of darkness is what it can destroy, eclipse, conqueror. The worth of darkness is far greater. My man, dude is fucking cooking. Dude is fucking cooking. So what do y'all think? Would y'all prefer a Harrenhal build, or like a start from the Riverlands, or a start from the Iron Islands? Which one will serve our rise of a Dark Lord better? You know what I'm saying? The goal isn't to become like a raider or a reaver, or even a simp for the Iron Islands or the Ironborn. Like, he is very much his own man. He went west and landed in Westeros and became a knight. You know, he was knighted for some deed or another, and now he wants to take that title and that strength that comes with being a knight and raise up his own, like, dark order of, like, dark knights, essentially. So, what do y'all think? Iron Islands or Harrenhal? Yeah, but the goal isn't to land in Harrenhal either. Remember, we're here to build like a Dark Knight order. Still, I think conquering Harrenhal as a Dark Knight order and then rebuilding it would also be pretty badass. Oh shit! Excuse me. There we go. Where did everybody in chat go? What did y'all do? There's only one vote for Harrenhal, so I guess we're going to go with Harrenhal unless somebody speaks up. See, y'all aren't even paying attention. Yeah, being a landless powerful. Yeah, me personally, I'm on the... In the darkest days is when the smallest light shall shine. A king shall go down in history, but a hero shall be immortalized in story type mentality. See, and that's exactly what we're chasing with what's it called? The Silverwing Order, but this potential next build is going to be the opposite. This is going to be like the Dark Knight kind of build, you know? So the question is, do we want it to be built here in the Iron Islands or here in Harrenhal? I actually think Harrenhal might be the best bet, low-key. Strong believers. Life is just a joke. Yeah, Harrenhal? Okay, I'm down for Harrenhal. So create your own adventure. This is the character. This is Mordred. Oh, whoops. Customize further. We gotta give him a beard, for sure. I don't know why I gave him purple eyes. I think I meant to give him red eyes. Since he's gonna be like a dark knight. Yeah, that's cool. What do y'all think? Does he need a beard or does he need no beard? Or maybe we go back to the fine curls goatee. Because with the kind of like ashen gray hair is pretty badass. Interesting. Yeah, what do y'all think? Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do like a pure black eye. That's the thing. Yeah. I can only change the color of his irises. Yeah. And then let me show y'all where his banner went. No beard? Yeah, clean shaven. There you go. Whoops. Too many S's. And then his motto was Looming Shadow. Go full evil, it turns 360 around being ironic and silly and being kind of cool. Hello from Hawaii. Oh, Chooch. It's good to see you. One of those evil-looking mustaches. Aha. Evil indeed. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. There's a Carolingian mustache. Droopy mustache. Mustache. Just plain mustache. Yeah. Neato. I don't know. I'm kind of also down for like a no beard kind of thing. Right? And then maybe we can make him scarred as well. Yeah, give him scarred. I'm thinking maybe we can drop hail, but give him strong. Yeah, not bad. Nice. So his name is Mordred Mason. Yeah. Wrathful, brave, and vengeful. So almost exactly like how our first build was from this time. Approaching dawn, Dark's crumbling might. Possessed? I don't know about that. I don't know about all that, guys. We want him to maintain his autonomy and his intelligence. He's just in like, so that's one of the things about like a good villain is intent. You know what I'm saying? He's not like evil because he's possessed by some otherworldly spirit. He's not evil because he's, you know, just a fucking madman who's lost his mind. He's not some raving lunatic. He's evil because he can be. He's evil because that's what he wants to be. I don't know why I have his education like this. We can make him a brilliant strategist instead. There we go. Now we can resave it on Mordred. Overwrite. Perfect. Yeah, so the goal is to make like our... Essentially, it's literally just the complete opposite of what House Argente is, what Sir Gaheris of the Silverwing Order, he wants to create this like knightly order of white knights, silver knights, who come in and, you know, rescue the small folk and saves the fair maiden. Whereas this guy, he wants to do the opposite. He wants to destabilize the world. He wants to make his name known, and he wants to do it with might and prowess and strength. You know what I'm saying? He's quite literally, like, he perceives himself as like a lion amongst men. You know what I'm saying? Having a light versus darkness struggle a little bit in here. I like that. Callus? Maybe. I agree with that. I think Callus might be a good one here. Callus. Yeah. Heartless and cold-blooded. This character is indifferent to most. Indifferent to the suffering of others. I wanted brave for the martial and the prowess. He's literally not afraid to get his hands dirty. Wrathful for the roleplay and the personality. Vengeful for the same deal. And Callus was just going to add to that, I think. This helps flesh him out a little bit more, but it also kind of locks us in, and it kind of forces us to play among these personality traits. Whereas the other build, we wanted to keep it nice and loose so that we have like more of a hands-off type of approach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wants to make the world burn. I'll watch the world burn. Dawn will never be for as long as there will be glorious darkness in this pathetic blessed life. And then what I learned, hold on. Yeah, but he is evil because he is possessed by an evil otherworldly being named the Lord Commander. Shut up, Josh. Accursed darkness is unlike anything else in this blessed life. Very true. But what is darkness? What is this accursedness that you speak of? Like, what other world or otherworldly being, what other power need I have possessed within me other than my righteous, wrathful intent? I am evil, I am wrathful and vengeful because I choose to be. What is more dangerous, what is more dark than the darkness that lurks within, that you allow to nurture? The burning dark flame within one's own chest that you breathe life into with your actions and your intent. I did not come into this world by accident, and nor shall I leave it by the whims of other lesser men. I will make my will known upon this world because I will it to be. Genius. Arriving on angel's wings, the light shall be reborn. No matter how deep the darkness swallows, it shall be driven back by the healing holy light. Y'all are crazy. I love that. I love that. Y'all are quite literally like the light and dark on my shoulders. That's fucking insane. Y'all are fucking wild, bro. We're not so much remaking the character. I'm pitching another character idea. So this is, you remember Mordred Mason. You were in the other live stream. Yeah. I like that. Instead of looming shadow, what if it's like embrace the shadow? Embrace the shadow. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Eclipse all light. Remember, the shadow tie will be the last thing you see. What? Jesus. You stand, Lord Commander, you stand a shield against the dark. Listen not to the whispers of Murdoch's insane shadow. Defend the realms of man like you swore to protect until your watch is ended. Oh, tis, not tie. Got it. I see. I see. Liam, I appreciate your sentiments, my friend, but there is no light without the darkness, and vice versa. For what is the light if not the opposite of the shadow, the existence without the shadow? But the shadow will always exist, because as long as the light endures, as long as the light shines, it will always cast a shadow. The light can never, ever, it may never overcome the darkness, because one cannot exist without the other. Embrace the darkness. I'm sorry, but Noah's friend, what are we doing? We're talking about shadows or some shit. Deny the dawn. Oh shit! Hold on. That right there. Deny the dawn. That's crazy. That goes hard. Don't go gently into the night. Deny the dawn from this blessed world. Make it accursed and make it right. Octopath, that's pretty good. That goes kind of hard. Looming shadow, deny the dawn. I'd rather just keep deny the dawn rather than looming shadow. Yeah, House Mason, deny the dawn. So like, imagine like the orange stripe represents like the rising sun, but the black towers of Harrenhal stand in defiance of the rising dawn. That's pretty cool. Deny the dawn. That's pretty badass. And it helps build into the idea that our family comes from stonemasons that supposedly worked on restoring Harrenhal in the past. That's pretty interesting. Brilliant strategist. Yeah, not bad. 'Tis perfect. You step away from the keyboard for just a moment and the Lord has gone all Kylo Ren on us. Jesus. This is starting to sound like a domain expansion. Domain expansion. Deny the dawn. Dush, 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 dush. That's fucking crazy. Alright. So we can finalize this build for sure. Master Mordred of the Black Riverlanders. No, we will not be calling ourselves that. But not to worry. Alright, I gotta change one of these. So I do have another submod on that allows me to recruit people locally. It makes it so I'm not constantly waiting or like constantly paying money to recruit people. I can quite literally just like pick up random lowborn people and it'll randomly generate like lowborn peasants and shit that I can recruit. But I didn't realize that my settings, yeah. As a landed ruler or a lord of noble family, you can use the recruit local interaction every year, every 6 months. Unrestricted. Yeah. I want it to remain unrestricted. Yeah. Cool. There you go. This will be an army someday. It will become swords for hire. Making our name through prowess and might. Essentially. Yeah, look at that. Now he's all scarred up. Man's looks good, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, homie's looking evil. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, dude looks evil. That's crazy. And he's a young kid, too. Not bad. Yeah, really not bad. I'm pleased that I was able to corrupt you. Trust me, there was no corrupting, you know, anything. The darkness lived within me far longer than I've, you know, known any of you. You silly bastards. Regale the court. Regale the court. Escort a mercenary. Or emissary, sorry. Yeah, pretty interesting. And then I remember this was the title that we that we shot for our mercenary group. We were called the Wardens. Whoops. Wardens of the Black Tower. Short name, Black Wardens. Yeah, Master Mordred of the Wardens of the Black Tower. House Mason, deny the dawn. Is that okay? Is the Wardens of the Black Tower, is that still like a decent name for our like knightly order? I'd like to think every time we raise a knight, you know, we can go through and like change their armor to be like black steel or something like that. Not so much the Targaryen armor, because I'm not really a fan, but I am thinking more so, I don't know, we can do something like that, or I don't know. The Stormlander armor. The Stormlander armor looks good. That's interesting. Yeah, because the black and the orange looks really, really good on these guys. Yeah, or we could go for like Robert's armor. Actually, you know what? I feel like... Hold on. I feel like I have to change this. We're going to do just a little bit of editing here, lads. There we go. Much better. So now instead of just being like dark gray and orange, now it's actually like black and orange, you know? So now we can take a look at our knights and see if his armor would change just a little bit. Because I want it to be as like black armor as we could possibly get it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, see, look at that. Even the dynastic like high Valyrian, the black steel with the orange trim looks so good. Like there's Highlands armor, but even then, it's not quite. There's Vale high armor. Yeah. Yeah, it's still giving us like the gray. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, hold on. So what if we did it like that, right? That's not what I wanted. There we go. The black and orange looks so good. Ooh. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Not bad. I definitely like this idea. All right, let me save this this new this new banner idea. Cool. The darkness has many ways. Am I picking up on a theme? Do you like orange? Like a lot? I do, in fact. Orange is, in fact, my favorite color. A lot. I think orange and black is pretty badass. I think orange and white is also very badass. Orange and blue are complementary colors. And orange and green are mine and my wife's favorite colors. So they're also kind of complementary, almost like a split complementary. Not the best, obviously, but I think it's pretty cool. So, yeah, not bad. Yeah, look at that. Like, the black and orange tunic looks so good, dude. Bomb Murdex. Jesus. The battle rages on, huh? Royal Dragonbane doublet. Yeah, the black and orange looks so good, dude. High Winter Tunic. I like the dynastic, like Westerland's armor. Nice. Homie looks good. I like it. Alright, now let's build a Persephone for my friend Austin so he doesn't have an aneurysm asking for it all the damn time. I'm sorry, Austin. I swear I'm not ignoring you. I'm silly, obviously. Ooh, sorry. Alright. So let us find a woman. She had us in just 2 words. Come inside. Damn. Welcome to the best part of your lives. Alright. So Lady Persephone Stargrove. Long flowing silver hair. See, that's again one of the issues is I can't change like the portraits, so I'll have to find somebody who kind of matches that description and just kind of work with it. I mean, there's more than a few options here, so it's not terrible. Like right off the bat, there's Teresa right here who's kind of got long. I mean, it's more blondish. She's also a giant. That's pretty interesting. Why not? Oh. Yeah, her stats do not like ours, like at all. It's okay. It's a good thing there's there you go. Cheat mode. So I kind of just forced her to join us anyway. Corrupted Saintess. Yeah, for real. Interesting. I can't do it in character creation. Oh, you want me to do a build? I see. I see. All right. Well, give me a second so I can We can definitely change her hair. The Northern Princess, no thanks. Long and flowy, huh? Let's see. Long curly. Classic updo. Yeah, wavy updo. Elegant waves, there we go. Make it silver, like he said. Here you go. Teresa. Not bad. She actually looks pretty good, all things considered. Let us... first of all, mark for edit. Yeah. What are y'all doing? Y'all are blowing me up on my phone. Jesus. Oh, I see. Okay, well, Duke, we're kind of a Riverlander, and our aesthetic is more Westerlander. Current fascination is plate armor. Yeah, yeah, we're a Riverlander right now, anyway. So you're kind of barking up the wrong tree there, bud. All right, I can't change her stats. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I can using debug. I just have to use like set stats, basically. Perks, not perks. Let's go skills. Oh no. Traits. That's what I wanted. All right. Beautiful. Personality is compassionate. Oh, can I not add? Oh, that's right, because they've already got 4. Compassionate. Oh, they have impatient. Let's get rid of that. Give them patient. There we go. Perfect. What's her education? What is Lady Persephone's education? Physical traits are beautiful. We can get rid of giant. Not really a fan of giant, if I'm being honest. Let's also give her intelligent to like fuck up her stats some more, you know? Is it diplomacy? Okay. Aw, Liam. Aw, sorry, dude. Please do my character and also make him a giant. Okay, I can do that, bud. I can make that happen. I also have to add Austin into this as our new Dark Knights, you know? Unless, Austin, you want to be put in as, to the other one as House Argente, you know? Be a good knight rather than a dark knight, you know? Whatever works, bud. Whatever you want, just let me know. You said her education was diplomacy? Let's make her a wise conciliator. Excellent. It's gonna jack up her stats a lot. I like it. A black rogue. Put me in the good one? Okay, cool. I'm a good boy. Good. Alright, so your knight character will be put into House Argente. Persephone will be put here for now. Torture Austin by having him join darkness. Oh, Lord. Alright, Duke. I got you. I'll put your character in here for House Mordred. I don't know if we're going to start House Mordred just yet. I don't know when we'll actually start it. But we can definitely make it happen. So you said her culture, she was actually from the Reach, right? Yeah, from the reach. There you go. Make her a reach woman. Righteous Absolver. Nice. Not bad. Alright, so we can get rid of these for now. Let's press play. There you go. That adjusted her stats accordingly. Yeah, Grand Tournament in Troublestone. Interesting. That's right. So we need to set underscore stat. Yeah, I don't know if that's how it works. Set stat diplomacy. Whoops. 18 for 33790. 33790. Yeah, unknown command. Okay, let me look it up. How to change stats? Character stats. CK3. There's got to be a way. I know there is. Ah, okay, so just change underscore diplomacy. Oh, shit. Oh, so I just added... Oh, I see what I did. Okay. I see. There we go. So her started off at 9. Her base is 9, so we need to add 9. There you go. Her base stat is now 18. Plus all of her additional stats give her 40 diplomacy. That's awesome. She's going to help us out a shit ton. But that also means... Okay, good. It's not going to force her to be a knight. That's good. That's exactly what we wanted. And now... all we have to do... Let me see if I remember how to do this. Living characters? What's her fucking name? Tyressa. What the fuck? There you go. Nice. Script runner effect. Oh shit. I don't remember what it was. It was a change underscore first underscore name equals Persephone. Run. Nice. It worked. Okay, cool. Change first name to Persephone. Done. Very nice. And there she is, Persephone. Right now she's a lowborn, so she hasn't officially like built her house in the Reach yet. So that's pretty interesting. Her patron is the father. Yeah, very interesting. Not bad. Her learning is good too, which is interesting. That's good for us. That is good for us. Patient, compassionate, just, and forgiving. The thing about darkness is that it's easy to find comfort in. It is soothing knowing that all reality will end. Yes, all good will be no more, but so will the bad. All will be mine. True happiness. Nice. Yeah, Corrupted Saint says you're absolutely right. He did. That's what I was watching last night, and that's why I had this idea. This is like all of this that we're doing right now is because of that video. So thank you for bringing that up. I forgot who it was specifically that dropped the video. I meant to you know, to talk about it earlier. All right. So now that that's done, we have Persephone in. It's time to add in Duke's character. High prowess idiot of a knight. What are y'all even talking about? Suddenly there's like 20 more messages. It's shown how he does it. 2 ways debug and advanced menu. Yeah. Imagine the mountain plus Amory Lorch. I'm fucking terrified. Alright, let's find a character that fits that description. Somebody with a high martial or even high prowess. It looks like Illifer the Brave would be the best bet, which is not bad for our starting our base thing. It still says he's wandering. There we go. Arrived at camp. Perfect. So that's what we were waiting on. I could have also just debug menued and like forced him into the camp, but I was not paying attention, so don't worry about it. All right, so we're gonna change this man up just a tad bit. Clear all edit marks. Now mark this guy for edit. He is known as the Brave. I like that. And look, I got one thing that I noticed about this advanced cheat menu thing is that you can create your own artifacts, including weapons. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. All right. Do you have any like specific skills? High martial, high prowess. You didn't say anything specific. He said any culture. I'm down to make him a Stormlander if you want, bro. Like I'm okay with that. There. See, he's a Stormlander. Beautiful. What are we doing? Traits. All right, physical traits. Give him a dragon trait. He's a tyrannical Leviathan. Jesus Christ. All right, let's give him Herculean. Give him strong. Give him giant. Yeah. Education. We're gonna say he's a dutiful captain. He's not exactly the best. He's not the smartest for sure. We can most definitely give him aggressive attacker. Lifestyle. We'll take off Blade Master. Oh, I can't. See, because it already has one here. Oh, he's in the middle of the trait path. That's why. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. I don't give a shit. There we go. Okay. Aspiring Blade Master. Huge. That was lifestyle. Personality. I don't want to make him gluttonous because I don't want him to get fat over time. You know what I'm saying? Not that there's anything against fat people, but I'd rather him be more like big, buff, brawny kind of guy, you know? Yeah, we just don't celebrate it as much. Wrathful, proud, and vengeful. Okay. Wrathful. Vengeful, you said. We can get rid of shy. You said proud? I don't think proud is one. You can make him arrogant. He has brave already. Diligent? Okay. Oh, arrogant. Okay. Well, yeah. There you go. Arrogant. Brawn and brains. Illithur the Brave. Not bad. I like it. Alright, so his health, want to make him mangled? I don't think it did anything. Make him one-handed. Imagine. Jesus. Give him grayscale. Make him pregnant. Jesus Christ. Disfigured. Beardless eunuch. Yeah, I think that should be good, right? There we go. Nice. Cool. Alright. Yeah, dude's fucking huge. Literally massive. I don't know how I feel about the ponytail, though. What do you think? What kind of hair do you want? Because we can give him a beard, like you said. He wants a big, burly beard. There you go. Thick, groomed beard. Something longer? Like that? Brooding waves. No. What about the mane of hair? Oh my god, the man's so massive he doesn't even fit on the screen when I zoom in. There you go. It's a good looking dude. Yeah, nice. There you go. And then we have Master Mordred, who's actually a short king. Look at him. He's really short. And I kind of fuck with it. I like how he's so short. Yeah, he looks exactly how Duke wanted in. That's crazy. What do you want his name to be? Right now it's just kind of set to Illithur the Brave. Lorgan the Hawk, and then Daman the Heathen. Nice. Is it Ogier or Olgier with an L? Because we can make that happen. Nice. Oh, name him Duke. That's awesome. I like that. Okay, so change first name. Whoops. Equals Duke. There he is, Duke the Brave. Ah, oh, that's badass, dude. I'm so glad I figured out how to do this finally. Thank y'all for your patience. I know y'all, many of y'all, one of y'all specifically, have been asking me for so fucking long to finally like get custom characters put back into this game. And I'm so sorry it took me so goddamn long, but I finally did it. I finally figured it out. We're also gonna do a little something real quick. I want to try something out. I had a design idea. Nah, not really a fan of that. That's alright. Nice. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for this build. This one's going to be really fun. Choose a patron. Do we want to go for the stranger? The stranger, neither man nor woman, yet both once outcast, wanderer, far from lands, less and more than human, unknown and unknowable. His face is that of death, his hand that which leads souls to the other worlds. Natural dread +5, initial hostile scheme success chance +5. What do y'all think? The stranger? Who's the one y'all are talking about? You, fool! I was talking about you. You've been asking for Persephone to get inputted in this game for so long, and I've finally done it! Yeah, the warrior. I know, the warrior makes the most sense, but I think, it does cause stress gain. I think the stranger would be best. Yeah. I'm kind of set on the stranger. I think it'll be an interesting roleplay thing here. Stress gain +15%, but natural dread +5. Yeah. Lifestyle will obviously be martial, since we plan on becoming like an order of dark knights. 3 contracts nearby, which I don't really give a shit about. Nice. Now let's get our Maesterless. I love that. Duke the Brave can become my second. That's awesome. My second in command, Duke the Brave. Yeah, and I have no Maester. That's tough. Alright, well, you know what that means, guys. Time to just search for a Maester. Not a ruler. Government, Kingsguard, Night's Watch, Conclave. Is there no Maesters? Because I can choose, I can find people that are like Kingsguard and Night's Watch. There we go. There we go. Perseon is now added to our camp. Yeah, debug mode is so broken here. Like, this is terrible. Nice. But we have a maester at least. Nice. Definitely not bad. Duke and Persephone. I don't know about Duke and Persephone, man. Let me see. Hold on. I could legitimize myself. I forgot I'm a bastard. Hold on. There. Now I'm just a mason. Oh, I forgot I had, yeah. We have some pretty decent stats. We're pretty OP right off the bat. Alright, arrange marriage. Duke of the Brave and Persephone. Oh my god, look at these fucking stats. Y'all are crazy. Matrilineally? Hold on. Can I raise Duke to nobility? Oh no, because I'm not a noble either, so it doesn't matter. There you go. What a wonderful couple. Make Glitterhoof his maester. Jesus Christ. Very interesting. Alright, well, our build is complete now, for the most part, and we're ready to start our adventure in the shadows of Harrenhal. So this should be interesting. Creating gods amongst men casually, yeah. That's pretty interesting. Nice. Is this still a good name for our mercenary company, Wardens of the Black Tower? Persephone! You're so dumb, bro. I'm so done with you. Do y'all have like a better name or... Yeah, Wardens is fine. Holy shit. Sorry. I've been up for literally like 8 hours. I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm dying. Yeah, I have 3 knights. Duke, my second in command, 57 fucking prowess. Good fucking god. Poor Persephone. Jesus, dude, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, Wardens is fine. I dig it. Steven! Alrighty, y'all. This is very, very interesting, but I am going to save and end it right here. Thank you for being a part of these builds. This is always like really, really fun. I enjoy making these custom characters and everything. Mordred, YouTube. Yeah, save. Actually, before we go. Yeah, look at the man. He looks good. Homie looks real good. But yeah, I'm going to leave it off here. This was definitely a ton of fun, but I'm so tired and I need to eat something and I have other shit I got to do. So, until next time, lads, and of course keep an eye out for the next episode of the Silverwing Order series, and I will see you guys next time. I know, Duke, I'm sorry. The rebellion still stands. Don't forget. 4 bananas. Y'all are crazy. Yeah. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you guys next time.